No, let me just get outside. Everybody go past. Alright. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I just got to get the car around back so I can have a look at it. Got a few things to look at today. Just going to have a quick glance at the brake pad or rotor on the left side. Don't know what it is right now, but it's making a sound. So we're going to check that out real quick. And we got this. Some paint down there. I was expecting to flip this car quicker than I thought, but I keep doing things to it, so it might not be too quick at all. But I plan on having this car back up for sale within the week, so whatever else I can do to it within a week, I'll probably be doing that. Isn't too bad. I really should get to these before I do anything else with the car. So that's the sample of that tint for the taillights. That's what they're going to look like. And then from the side, honestly, I'm going to do them. That looks sick. Alright, the next time you see the taillights, they will all be tinted like that. Woohoo! Get the car around back. See what's happening. Getting. Oh man, but first, let's get out of here, take the car around back. We'll get to you soon. Okay. Okay, let's get out. Right, gonna whip the wheel off and take the rotor and brakes. Right, let's get that off. Alright, it's gonna rotate the wheel. Get the spacer off. No, I think it might be the rotor. So, let's check this out. All I'm going to do now is whip these calipers off and take the brake pads off, check the brake pads, see for any, lodged things in there, maybe dirt, grime in the brake pad itself, because the brake pad itself is all good. So we're going to see if there's anything lodged in there, stones or anything. And rotation sound in the left brake hub. Alright, so let me whip those off and I'll get back. Got a 19 on the inside and I think, what's this, 16? Yeah, 16 on the outside. Hold that still and get that one there and we'll get those out. Turns out that our culprit is this rotor. Alright, the rotor's warped, so we gotta find a way of getting that either flat, skimmed back, or replacing the whole rotor itself, alright? So while I'm thinking about what to do with that, I'm going to whip off these calipers right here and get them painted just for something to do while they're off. Right, we got some caliper parts soaking here in degreaser. That almost fell over. So she's soaking in there. She's taking a little bath. Drain. We'll get in there, scrub it a bit before I can actually get in there with some primer and some paint. So let me get to that and we'll start scrubbing. So I don't have any fancy colors. It's just going to be silver. Okay, that's probably be good enough for now. Let's go get the rest off. And into the special wash. We'll get everything off. So we got it back to its bare state. Now what I'm going to do is just, add some colour to it. Primer, colour, and then let it dry, set it back on. Re-sleeve in the grease and put it back on the car. And hopefully by the time we finish this, I've figured out what to do with this rotor as far as getting it fixed. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's get some tape over these. Yeah, that's all that needs to be taped. We got those all taped up. With some primer and paint. Oh, almost dropped the camera in the bucket of water. That wouldn't have been good. Okay. Covers is up now. The paint on it. Okay, so there's the first light coat on it. Yeah, pretty patchy, but we'll get it on the second heavy coat. And then we can let it dry. Hopefully get it back on by the end of the day. It's a pretty warm day, so it shouldn't be any problem. Alright, let's get it on. Okay, I think we got it. Nice and shiny again. That's what we wanted. No, that's better. All good. Alright, that's the final coat. That's what we got left with as a final result. Other than black and dirty and brown and brake dust color. It's a lot better. Alright, we're going to let that dry. And then disassemble, grease it up, reassemble everything and put it back on. Okay, let's go. I think that's pretty dry now. So, she's dry. Let's get that off. And just back on the car. Because I'm going to try and do something with this rotor as far as skimming it back. So, let's get this back on. Okay, front part of the caliper's on. Just got to chuck two of these in the back. So let's get those in the back there. Line it up. Bit nice. Hurry up and bite. And put the second one up here. There's our painted calipers all done up. She's tied them back on. The back sleeves, I pulled those out and got some copper grease in the sleeve grease. And those are nice and slippery. Oh, that's a lot better than looking like this color. Or brown and rusty. I think I might just drop it in like half an inch. Because the gap between the tire, there is a gap and I don't want the gap. So we're going to close that gap up too. The coilers themselves, for the price that they are, they're okay. Honestly, they're budget coilovers. They're up and coming ones, you know, they're not even max speeding rides. They're the next cheap budget coilovers that you can get on eBay. You probably see them popping up a lot now. If you're searching for cheap coilovers, you probably see these if you're going through eBay now. Holds the weight really well, even though that's isn't a very thick spring. Otherwise, it's just the basic design. Alright, to the next caliper. Okay. Okay, caliper. Alright, so even a quicker job on this side. Yeah, with this one, I just kept it all attached and I was just going to see how it came out, and this is how it came out. Not too bad. So a lot quicker than the other side, and that's all I wanted, just a quick job. So, cool. Job done. Moving on. Let's get all the stuff back together. Get the brake pad back in there. That's upside down. Yeah, let's get the bottoms in. Shimmy that down. Wow, looks really good, clean. Let's get the rest in. Yeah, all back together again. Alright, okay. It's a lot better, that's a lot cleaner. And then what we got, the coilovers up there. Brakes looking fresh. And what I did with the rotor is I rotated, put in gear, got someone to drive for me, put in speed and rotate it, and stuck heavy coarse sandpaper on there, and just left that there, and she got into second gear and kept the motor rotating pretty quick. Skimmed off the top half of that and then put the brake pads back on, and then there was no more. So hopefully that's really fixed it and I don't have to do anything else, but all I need to do is take it on a test drive and we will definitely see. Alright, let's get the wheel back on. Alright, there we go, got the wheel back on. Let's get this car on the ground and go test it. Alright, we've got to drop back on the ground. Everything's back down. Just need to take that for a test drive, test it out, test anything, see if anything changed or got better. What we did was just skim the rotor a bit. Hopefully that did something. If not, then I'm just gonna go get some front rotors, because that'll just eliminate the problem. But have to put funds forward for it, but that's okay.
A few moments later.
Was that fun?
The next day.
Alright, so it's the next day actually after that test drive. And during that test drive it seemed as if the correction we made as far as fixing that caliper and trying to skim that back has worked for us. So, clap hands for me for getting that one done. We didn't have to spend money on getting another rotor. Alright, now that that's all done, I'm going to focus on these taillights and go get those done real quick right now. Alright, so let's get out of the car and go do that. Okay, got all my essential tools as far as my music. Something to cut it. Got the wrap. Got something to heat and shrink and stretch it. We got the taillights. Alright, that's the piece we're going to use. Boom, let's go. So I didn't hit the record button when I started this, but this is where I'm at. Scared, I need to make a relief cut. Alright, boom, and check that out. Look at that color. That color looks... Alright, so there it goes right there. Not too bad. No, just an easy mod. Don't look too bad. Might cause a bit of unwanted attention, but It does have a couple of little bubbles here and there. Where are they? There. But I'll air release them soon, so I'll just put it on quickly. That color is sick. Look at that. Alright, so this came out pretty good. I like them. Mother! Alright, I'm sorry about that. Just got a visitor. If you don't know, I work in the country, and a lot of my work is done on farms, contracting. So one of the farmers came around and needs some jobs done. It's good when your work comes to you. Alright, so those are the tints right there. They look like a rainbow. Look at that. Oh, God. Check them out. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up right here, guys. We got the taillights done. Got the brakes sussed out. We got all that screeching going. That was good. We got the calipers all painted up and looking fresh. Not much else to do today, so we'll pack it up there. And we'll see you guys all on the next one. Got more to come. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. Help the channel out. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.